Stephanie, from the moment I met you, it was obvious that you are a 1 in a million friend. You are selfless, compassionate, loyal to a fault, the best listener, everyone's personal cheerleader, and you put your whole heart and self into everything that you do. I love what our friendship has evolved into, and I know that you will always be there to listen, pick me up when I need it, laugh during an exercise class, start a dance party in the car, and you'll always have my back, and vice versa, my friend. And what luck that at that 5th birthday party, you would meet another 1 in a million life adventure partner in Joel and Sparks Would Fly.
Joel is by all accounts part of my family, a real brother to me. But in all seriousness now, Joel, who I lovingly dubbed Mr. Jenkins back when we were a kid for no apparent reason at all, thank you for always being a part of my life and a friend that I can always turn to for good advice, good laughs, and good fun.
Well, as Craig mentioned, and you saw in the wedding program, Joel and Stephanie actually met at my kids, Braden and Cassidy's 5th birthday party. And although we'd love to take credit for their love connection, I think we should actually take it one step back and give credit where credit is due. So you four actually sparked the connection that brought everybody together in this room. Being the kind and caring kids that you are, you made some amazing friends at an amazing preschool, and in turn, their parents became friends. And this leads to hanging out at soccer games and soccer classes and birthday parties and preschool events and more. And all of that led to Joel and Stephanie meeting at that birthday party that day.
Tables and chairs warmed by all of the dust.
Mom and Joel, I couldn't have thought my mom couldn't have found a better guy than Joel. He is very many things. Kind, smart, brave, funny, strong, and great at building.
This is a place where I feel at home.
Dad and Stephanie, I am so glad you guys are getting married. Every time we are all together, I have a fun and amazing time. I especially like family movie nights, when Stephanie makes the extra buttery popcorn.
Throughout the rest of the day, I encourage you to stop what you're doing. Take a minute of time and look around. And really try your best to remember this amazing moment, for it's truly spectacular.
For me, until you did.
Today's ceremony does not just memorialize the union of the two of you. Joel and Stephanie, today's ceremony commemorates the union of two great families.
And now it's time to live.
Sean, after this ceremony is over, how many trucks or SUVs will the family have? He said 2. What number corresponds to the month of Joel and Stephanie's marriage/wedding? I'll give you a hint. It's July. I'm going to ask this question to Sloan. Sloan, what number? Number 7. That's correct. How many years has it been since Joel and Stephanie have met for the first time? The question to Leah, and Leah says 4. Everybody have 4? What is the total number of dogs and family members in the new Harville-Brenner clan? All right, this question is for Bryce, and Bryce said the answer is 9. 9. What number do you get if you add up all the numbers of Joel and Stephanie's current house address? Mr. Joel says 10. Does anybody have 10 out there?
To blow me down.
What number corresponds to the month Stephanie and Joel got engaged? Stephanie's answer is 5. I see a 5 with hearts right over here. Okay, wedding family, if you guys now all want to open up your baggies and take a look to see what you got. If you guys can't see, they're all little puzzle pieces. So this contribution of the puzzle pieces by each family member symbolizes their willingness to join into this newly created family. Each puzzle piece fits perfectly together, just like how each one of you fit perfectly together in this newly created family.
I've waited a long time for this day. With a pack of dogs and a mob of kids, let's face it, the girlfriend title is just worn out. Now, as the immoral words of the queen bee, if you like it, you should put a ring on it. So here we go.
As we stand before the most important people in our lives, my heart is bursting with joy as I choose you, Joel. Confidently and unconditionally, without hesitation or reservation, today and for the rest of our lives. And while life led us down different paths for our firsts, I know that life has led me to you for all of my lasts.
From the first time I saw you to today, I still marvel at your grace, empathy, and beauty. Whether it's date night, staying up late getting the house ready for tomorrow, or hiking our 1,000+ miles, I always feel at home and at peace with you.
From the beginning of our courtship, you've shown me with your actions and your words what it is to love bravely and deeply. Dazzling dance moves and impeccable attention to detail and all.
You always give more than you take. You show our children how to love oneself and others. From my perspective, you truly leave the world in a better place than you found it. So as we continue walking our path of life holding hands, I want you to know that I'm at home and at peace with you.
Now I vow to love you forever as I get to call you my husband. And today I have the absolute honor of becoming your wife, Joel Philip Harville. I give you my hand to hold, my heart to love and be loved, my promise to grow old by your side, and my love forever.
I could not imagine a better partner than you, Stephanie. So as we walk our life journey hand in hand, know that I always support you. I love you, I'm in love with you, and I will always love you.
I know many of you out here today have had a long friendship with him and could just as easily come up here and give this type of speech. So really, what can I say about Joel that hasn't already been said by, his many family and friends over the years? Well, for starters, he's smart and good looking. He did, however, make one of the best decisions of his life today. As I've gotten to know Stephanie over the years, I continue to be impressed by her. She's very warm and a very caring person and a great mother. She really deserves a good husband. Thank God Joel married her before she found one. There's no question Stephanie has an absolutely huge heart. I mean, literally nothing else could keep that ridiculously tall body alive.
I first started to get to know Joel and Stephanie around the same time, actually, but separately. And since then, Craig and I have had the pleasure of having a front row seat to watching their romance bloom over the last several years, and literally the front row since we convinced them to move across the street from us, which was the best decision they ever made.
Stephanie, welcome to my family. To celebrate, I'd now like to do a special toast, one that is quite common in the Jewish tradition. Stephanie, please lay your hand nearest Joel flat on the table. And Joel, put your hand on top of hers. Now, Joel, enjoy this moment because it's probably the first and the last time in your marriage that you'll actually have the upper hand. Mazel tov.
In marriage, as we all know, there will be challenging situations. But Joel and Steph, the two of you together over the past several years, have built a foundation that can withstand any curveball that life's going to throw at you. I tried to Google what a curveball in hockey would be, but I couldn't find anything. But you get it. You get it. You have that one in a million, once in a lifetime love that will carry you through the toughest times and shine bright during the best times. You bring out the best in each other, although that's not hard to do. Craig and I both consider you more than friends. You are family to us, and we are so honored to be on this journey with you and to watch your beautiful family take on new and exciting adventures together every day. There's no one else we'd rather do this life with than you. And speaking of journeys, I want to thank both of you for a wonderful week and planning such a wonderful journey for all of us. This has been amazing.
Joel, Stephanie, Bryce, Sloan, Leah. It's been an honor performing this ceremony today. Sean, you as well. And there's only one thing left to say. By the power vested in me, which really isn't any because we're in Canada, I now pronounce you husband and wife, families united, and you may really kiss your bride.